And the stream has started. Where's everybody? Oh, people are dead. Yeah, nice. All right, Lucio. I'm focusing Lucio. Oh, no, no. Don't do that. I ulted. Just to push him back a little bit. They're getting a little bit too comfortable. Oh. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Go get him. Go get him. Ah. This should be GG soon. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm dead. For sure. Fuck you, Lucio. God damn it. He's not even that strong. Fuck you. Meridian left the game? Oh, he left y'all alone, is what you mean. Wah, 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 wah. One of those. Bastard. Okay. Which network is not working? Oh, fucking YouTube, of course. Alright, I'm back. I'm waiting mid. We got 2 down. See ya. I'm not going too far. They're gonna gank. That Lucio's got my fucking number right now. He's on fire, too. Yeah, push boss. Yeah. She's like, guys, boss? Anybody boss? Alright, let's do this. Popping ult. GG. Yeah, GG for sure. We're all dead. It was like 3 of us down. Yeah. But, I mean, look how far behind they were, too. No, I'm talking about same, I mean, how far behind. It would have taken them longer to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Ah, got you. Damn, girl. You don't play at all, do you? Jesus. Fucking MVP. Man. Yeah, it really was. I'm just pissed off about my frame rate, man. I gotta fucking work on my, No. I want it at 60, but I want it solid 60. It bounces between 60 and 40, dude. Very, very not good. Well, I mean, I have all my graphics on high. Texture quality on ultra. Let me turn that shit down. I don't need anything ultra right now. I mean, I have a 970, but my board is like one of like this. It was from 2010. That board is X58. Yeah, it's the X58 board. It's one of the first few i7 965 sockets. Yeah, so I'm still using a Core 980X or a Core i7 980X, which is the 6-core processor. Still fast, but it doesn't do. I can't do FTL with it. Nope, I cannot do FTL. I don't care how many. I have 12. I have 12 logical cores, and I cannot do FTL. Yeah. So, but I have DDR3 memory too. I have some I have some SATA big drives in there. So like next thing I'm just gonna start with just solid state, and then every time I run out of space, I'm just buy another one. Let me back up. I'm just gonna put everything back on medium. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta fucking put on some skins, cause oh shit, it's gonna make me restart. Just re-add me. Okay. It's cause of the fucking no, what? How gangster are you feeling today? That's what she said. Oh no, I just need to restart the game. Yeet! What the fuck? Hella stuffed. That's not good. Let's clear you up a little bit. Hey there, buddy. Yeah. Alright. Now we're talking. Bruh. Let me change up the skin. Wait, how do you change the skins? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeet! I know I picked up in... What did I pick up? Ah, that's right. Vengeance Vala. Got her. I'm so glad they took out that bullshit. Fucking 10 grand fucking master skin. After you hit it, after you hit it already, you're just like, gay. How do you spray? Dude, and I don't have any announcers. That's what I really want. I want an announcer. I want an announcer. Yeah, that would annoy me to no end. Yeah? Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember those. And she's like, "Let's take the point if we can." All right. Roger that. Thank you. Ah, sprays. Yeah, that's good to remember. Open Tweetium real quick. Oh yeah, I grilled pork yesterday. That shit was amazeballs. Ooh, who the fuck is that? The Panda Fist? She's hot as fuck. And she did a diva makeup cosplay. Wow. Yeah, Asians. Sorry. See me, sugar. I'm cheating on you with an Asian. She's like, you won't get far. Hey, that's a down ass woman. Son. Our love transcends the internet. Need these bong rips to transcend the internet. Yeah. Okay, it's a solid 60. Of course, it goes down when I'm out of window. Bidu. Hey, there we go. I didn't catch that. What the? What? Whoa! Okay. I'm not sure if I can comply with that. Not quite sure. I didn't say you couldn't participate with said object. Does it even work? I mean, yeah, you're good. You're good. But second. Word. A woman after my own heart. Corporate gamer. Oh, I gotta follow this dude. Follow him just on principles alone. This guy. Big nuts. Oh, he's from unfollowing. He's from fucking Canada. God damn it. I thought I was following somebody of fucking substance. Jesus. And A. I'm good on that. Just as good as a Youper. Nobody's from the UP, are they? I'll take that as a no. Good. No UP, no problem. What, you're Wisconsin or something? Yeah, I was about to say. You're either a Youper or Wisconsinite, don't you know? Oh, okay. Because I would have to continue to make fun of you. Which isn't bad. It's actually, yo, Wisconsin, she has some thick ass bitches. Like, when I was in basic training, there's this bad chick from freaking Wisconsin. I didn't get it. I was like, how? How do you do it? Must be the cheese. Going bot. I'm lagging like a motherfucker, dude. It's upsetting. What's up? Oh. That's not how it works. Alright, looks like we're going to get to attack bot uncontested. Raj. Let me know where he's going. Just ping it. Alright. God, this lag. What the fuck? I got a nice skin for her. I'm waiting for it to get close. Pebbles, let's help out. Head mid. Oh shit. Yeah, very good team comp. Big guy's almost down. He's down. Oh, one inbound. Oh, I got ganked. That's cool. We took most of the tower. Yeah, they're at top. Damn. Okay. All right, they got vision. I'm taking it. All right, vision up. All right, shit. Back up. Oh, you got what? You got oh shit. It's all good. It is patch Tuesday. They're gonna push top because we know we got their tower low. They got vision. They got invisibility up right here. That's what I said. Temple's up at 10. Oh god, all the way down there? Fuck. Got one on our tail. They literally didn't even fucking try. Oh shit, they're gonna fucking trap me. I'm good on. Ah, fuck. Yeah, we need you back. In the worst way, sir. Come back. Baby, come back. Go. Go for it. All sneaky, sneaky. Shit. Alright, we gotta take a tower. They're all down south, aren't they? Oh, they said fucking Merc. Oh God, that sucks. God damn. Let me get that camp. Let's get that camp. Raj. Oh. Oh. Ah. That bitch. Damn. He had to restart his computer. God, they're taking all the tower. Oh no, no, they're not. I'm gonna soak a little. We're behind. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's gay. That's gay as AIDS. That's what it is. It's not even letting you back in, huh? Oh shit. Yeah, they got me. I'm about to die. Top. Top and only top. It's obviously the pug. Yep, here they are. Fuck! Oh, I fucking misclicked. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, they're gonna take that boss. Or they're gonna take the... We should attack him and draw him in. Or, well, we should draw him in and attack him. One of them. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, get him. He's low. Oh, you fuck. God damn it. Not very happy. Damn. Need a soak. Wow, really? By what? The fuck? Damn, we're not doing shit. Hello? Oh. We just need to group back up. Yeah, I know. Here they come. Can we hit boss? And then go back to core? Yeah, there they are. Shit. I'm gonna try to gank. Try to get... Ah, that's not gonna work. Nah, they're too strong. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. We lost Doom. That was the tough part. Hmm. Yeah, that's game. Wow, MVP is fucking... That's bullshit. I think I'm good on that for right now. I'm going back into Diablo. Hmm. What's the Nexus challenge? Oh. Oh, I got you. I got 3 more of those. Oh, wow. No shit. Yeah, I need to finish this. Apparently. Yeah. Cause that Genji skin is the one that got away for me. So, oh, nice. Legit. Word, I'm gonna get a beverage. Smoke some more weed. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Okay. What happened? Oh, got a tweet. Retweets. Thanks, DNR crew. Appreciate it. Who the fuck is that? Ooh. All right, let's get back to the madness here. Kerrigan does not look happy. Versus AI. Adept. I don't know why the versus AI options showed up. I was just sitting here. Oh, I am now. Well, I should do this. So you guys, are you guys down for co-op versus AI? Word, let's do it. They're adept bots. Ugh, Aberther is so fucking just creepy looking. Just not a fan. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. Oh no, not remove friend, just boot. There you go. Okay. I think we're all ready. Because I can't take getting beat no more. I like really good. Oh. Well, you can't do that all the time. Oh, word? Oh, okay. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Well, on that note, that's fucking awesome. Indeed. Hold on, I gotta make a phone call. Okay, I'm back. What? What? You know what? It's Patch Tuesday, so like anything that happens today, blame it on Blizzard, straight up and down. The shit could be on Steam, and I'll still blame Blizzard. That's how petty I am. Fuck you, Blizzard. Why am I not getting desktop? Jesus Christ. I had one fucking job. One job.
Are we playing AI or people?
AI.
This
No,
looks
we're
like
playing
people.
Yeah, I was gonna
Suck
say
a
this
dick.
doesn't look like AI.
It sucks. All right, let's do our best.
Well, rip. I've never used Shen before.
Yeah, rip.
Shen match. This will be interesting. I was just trying to get my 2 games with a warrior on. I had one left with a Warcraft gear and one with a warrior. And I'm like, oh, I got one person to play. Great. Hey, it's worth 400 gold, win or loss, so whatever.
Indeed. You just gotta do it to it, man. Just
Yeah, exactly.
make it do what it do.
Got my HOTS log up, so it's all good.
Oh shit! I have Overwolf. I have something for Overwolf that helps me out with HOTS.
Oh really?
Overwolf is a fucking awesome, man. I've been sleeping.
Yeah, I use Overwolf for whenever I play.
Talent stats. Yeah. There we go.
What's it called? HOTS talent stats?
Yeah.
That one.
Go to.
Dude, Overwolf is shit.
Huh?
Overwolf is the.
Yeah. I was super. I was good with this. I was like really good with this. I was just like, yo, it's just a lot of good info, a lot of good apps. Talents, win rate. Wow, my win rate and fucking talents. Wow, dude.
The only thing that's irritating me with HOTS log right now is because of the patch. They don't have the tables down at the bottom that groups the best win rate together. So you got to actually go through each level and look at it. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work.
Nah, but still,
the whole reading thing.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. Definitely like it.
My win rate with each fucking. All my win rates around 50. It sucks. Popularity versus win rate. Okay, I will choose. I'll take that. Okay. Dude, this fucking load time is balls, though. What the fuck is going on?
There's Zarya has a fucking toast for a computer.
Ah.
So it's not just me.
No. No, for me, Zarya hasn't even loaded in yet. Go.
Same. Alright, we're talking hot pursuit.
Perfect. Let us move.
Are we all just gonna push bot or something?
Fuck it. Why not?
10 seconds.
Forward vision is on their side too.
5, 4.
Make a run
3,
for the vision and just kind of surprise them.
1.
Alright, vision has cleared. Sweet.
Swift and
Organism Abather with you.
Thank you. Although I have no idea what Ab does. Oh god! One hit.
First blood.
He just realized he's having a bad day.
let none survive. continue the hunt.
Alright, there's Artanis. Let's see what's up top real quick.
I
Alright,
depart.
if they haven't figured out that we took their vision on the bottom, we might have an easy game. I found that. Yeah, they really don't know how to play. Put the egg out in the open. I'm going mid.
I'll follow you, I guess.
Yeah, you can take down that. Oh, you overextend, bitch. God, he's on me. Okay, he's not on me. I'm beat.
I depart.
Choose a talent.
And talent tree says Creed the Hunter. There's a quest. Basic attacks.
The path leads this way.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my
go for it.
favor.
I'm on it right now. Oh,
You enhanced, improved.
I depart.
I'm gonna soak into it. Take it down.
I am renewed.
Kill him. No egg.
Now that deserves
Let none survive.
That was rather violent.
My hunt continues. Any last words?
I believe Tracer's the hug for us.
Yes. Are you enjoying your attack speed?
Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. Got Murky up top.
Shall we see together?
You spelled their name Mercy.
Choose a talent.
One behind him. Got him. Wow. Push so hard now.
You sure this isn't bots? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, no, these are keys. Oh, so if you take down the tower, put down your banner. Nice. I'm just gonna march
Never
down
tired
top
of
with
your petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
I never mind.
Earn my
Back it up.
favor.
Let's go get that. Oh, egg.
Betrays you. My hunt continues.
Oh, they got it? Did they get it already?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Holy shit, how, that was fast. Cassidy, yeah, I'm dead. Well, let's get him.
Let's try that again. A clever ploy.
Oh wow.
Your fear
We had no one bot the entire time.
Symbiotic link established. You improved.
Your fate is
Gather tribute or face my curse. Which one?
Zarya down.
Excellent.
Should be a merc.
I
Here
am
we go. That's true.
feel my wrath.
Ah, fuck.
For that.
They've got two, by the way. What the fuck is that?
Okay, let's try that again. Let us move. Your fate is sealed.
Curse.
Fuck, really?
Sequences augmented.
I blame the pugs, automatically.
Keep it up!
Bot.
Let none survive. You'll hear.
Need help.
Effectiveness hindered. Must heal.
It seems he lost form.
Get her ass! What the fuck? There you go.
Symbiote
Thank you.
you augmented.
Oh shit, 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 shit.
The path leads this way.
You're fine.
They're trying to keep me away.
Enough! The curse is over. I hope you made the most of it.
As you wish. Bleed, you filth.
Symbiote
So
implanted.
we need to get
You augmented.
Oh, that's one. Ah, I didn't know that he was coming that way too. This one too.
Well done. No mercy for the wicked.
I was onto that one.
A clever ploy.
Bullshit.
Choose a talent.
Await. Feel my wrath.
Symbiotic link established. You improved.
To continue the fight. Keep it up. Swift and silent. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath.
They're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
I wouldn't. There's at least 3 there.
Yeah, there's one. Fuck. Nah. God damn it. Just missed it.
I need to pull back. A clever ploy.
Push bot with the boss.
I found my prey. Out of the way.
What? Why the fuck did you... God, the AI is so dumb. Shit.
My hunt continues. I must retreat.
Oh. Not retreat. Ah, I'm dead. Super dead. Manticores.
Destroyed. Choose a talent.
I'm almost up.
Okay, let's try that again. Through here.
Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
Be my ride.
I say,
Let's do that again.
good kill.
Sequences augmented.
Nice.
Double kill.
I am renewed. My prey.
Why does he continue to drop his gas?
Oh,
Bless you.
come on. Come on. Come here, you little fuck. Nice job. Good job. I just don't think I'm getting the fifth
Super
win
big.
for the whatchamacallit.
MVP.
Because I don't think it works if you're not on my friends list.
But you're playing with one of the friends.
No, because Doom's not in here.
Oh, Daypinga. Wow. That sucks.
Second here.
But
I mean, I got the other two, so it's good. And I know that he'll be back on later, so I'll be able to get that last one. But
word.
yep. Damn it. Ugh. That's all right. I just got 400 gold.
Ah, almost 20.
Ooh.
So close.
And
to
another loot
20.
chest.
Uh.
I got a rare chest.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play one more. I have
Ooh,
decided.
Master Dragon Genji.
Nice. Whoa.
And then Dominion Elite Agent
Not in
Nova.
the party, she got disconnected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Remember, my game crashed.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, we won it. We won it.
Yeah, we won.
Eh.
I know, I was there. I was after.
Oh, were you watching my stream? You should have been watching my stream. You could watch the whole
No, I was playing.
Oh,
But I got disconnected, so it kicked me from the party.
gay. Alright. Good shit.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off for a bit, guys.
Alright, cool.
Have a good one.
Alright, later.
Alright, see me. What are you down for? Diablo? Some Diablizzle?
I still haven't gotten to 70 in season, so sure.
Okay. You can power level me somewhat. Well, and then we could work up the rest of it, the rest of the way. You know what I mean? You don't have to take me all the way. I'm somewhat okay.
I think I'm 12.
Ah, so it won't be hard to catch up.
No, not at all.
All right, I've updated my restream. Going into Blizzard right now. Let's get into my Discord.
All right.
That'll work. Aha! You made it. Such an interesting conversation today. Oh, season.
I didn't know those people, so I couldn't just say
right,
it.
No. I know. Definitely, I wouldn't want you to just, let the goodies all out. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works.
Seriously, though, I haven't gotten to use it yet. It makes me really sad.
Alrighty. Yay, and my overlay is working for Discord. Oh, that's not my season. Is it? No. Invited. Oh, I have a 70 character.
You have to rebirth it for seasons.
Huh? What? What'd you say?
You have to go into your select hero thing.
Yeah, that's right.
And then rebirth your character.
And what my character?
Rebirth, it's a button in the bottom right corner.
Okay. I have a level 9 Crusader that I'd like to level.
Then rebirth your Crusader.
Alrighty then. Let's do this. Sick.
An ally joined.
Okay.
You might as well follow. I'm only level 9.
Yeah. Just watch the leveling happen. See, see my Diablo and Overwatch don't even fucking click. But Heroes was just not happening.
Blessings of the light. I wish I could do that. I need healing!
Jesus.
I must wait longer.
Come on, Q, what the fuck? They're chasing me. Come on, Q.
My wrath is low.
Damn it.
I wish I could do that.
Back on.
Blessings of the light.
Hey.
I must wait longer. I'm fading.
None of these. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna drop anything. Nice.
That's really weird that they aren't.
I'm not dropping a fucking thing. Come around him.
Not enough wrath. I wish I could do that. I'm fading.
I hate zombies.
That feels better.
I don't even fucking Call of Duty. I don't even like them. I don't like you either.
I know you don't. You lurve me.
Listen,
These wounds are deep. Akarat favors me.
alright.
Not yet. I require more wrath. I must wait longer. Not ready yet. I wish I could do that. I need healing! I must wait longer.
Armor and no attributes.
Yeah, I hate starting out. I want to know why nothing is dropping though.
I must heal!
I die so much.
Oh my god, 13 gold.
My strength failed.
Oh, what? Whoa, what?
Not yet.
Like, these drops 35 gold? Like, seriously? Are you seeing these drops?
No, we have our own
Oh,
loot drops.
thick clock peanut.
This is gonna hurt.
That creature must die.
Please, go ahead and handle that.
I must heal!
If I can. Fuck out of here. No. There we go. Fuck him up.
I must wait longer.
They're blind.
Oh yeah,
These
they're bad.
wounds are deep.
No,
Oh, that bitch.
They're more blind. More blind-ish. Alright. I gotta wait. Oh snap, Nerds of Geeks and Gamers is on. Fat loots. We're looking for fat loots. Hey, dude, there's no loot. There's no loot. Sorry. We're also disappointed. There's I haven't tried to get loot. He's already
Not ready yet.
Let's see if I can get some fucking loot. It's not happening.
My wrath is low.
The gold drop. I'm like, fuck it.
I grow weak!
Yeah, bro, you gotta get on, dude. Like, this is the second time you get on just to watch. It's not how it works. You get on, stop your lollygagging. It's not like you're very, very, very busy in our Discord. I gotta go to the checkpoint. I can no longer revive at my corpse. Wah, 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 wah.
It hurts.
Oh shit, it's Weege. Weege is the guy that got me into Diablo Seasons.
I must wait longer.
Oh god, oh god. It's after me. I have no... Aww. At least I died by the checkpoint. It's horrible. You want me to get on what? Diablo 3, biatch! Stop acting like you don't know. Get on Diablo 3. Stop playing games. Sir. Where the fuck is the chat anyway? Chat was supposed to pop up. That's why.
It died.
Oh, I'm gonna pick up your stuff. Kidding.
You can have that.
Reptil, I just need all of it because I have nothing. You don't understand. Like, I have nothing. There you go. Now I have stuff. I got a belt. Adventuring Bardiche, which I can't even use yet. Day Pinga. What the fuck happened to my... I'm looking at my stream. I don't see my stream jar shit. Steam Pro IO isn't up. Oh. Just... whatever. I can't be bothered with that shit right now. Oh yeah, that's why I leave it off, because it's for Twitch. Yeah, but I should be able to see this shit. I don't see it at all. Transform, reset, transform. There it is. I have been okay, sir. I've been okay. Toughen it out. I know I haven't been doing too much streaming. Alright, let me go find you. Oh yeah, you're doing stuff, so I should just level by myself. Yeah, I was wondering where my stream jar shit was at. I'm like, yo, I'm looking at a very, very blank stream. Hey, I'm hosted.
To the door.
Huh, what? You made it to the door? That's great. I'm not listening.
I'm fading. Not yet.
Aw.
Well, now you can res and port to me.
Okay. Until when the bats go away, because the bats aren't away. Alright, I'm gonna just go back to town.
I need to go back.
I'm so glad you got through the door. Alright, and going to you. Scoot. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I'm regretting it.
Not ready
We're
yet.
back through the door.
Running.
And now there's walls.
I require more rest.
That's fine.
Oh no, you brought me out of the door. Uh-huh.
Patience. Not enough rest.
I
Oh
died.
wow. They killed you. I'm really
Not yet. Not ready yet.
I mean, it's on expert.
Wounds healed. crusade.
5. Hey, what up, though? Bardish.
Have some gloves.
Gloves for shizzle. Some pants.
You don't need pants.
That's what you said. I don't need pants. What is it first?
Oh, hey, look, stuff.
That is stuff. You were wondering what sound clip I had attached to my host? Well, now you know. It's Fox. Oh, I can't do shield bash because I could do sweep attack though. What up though? Ooh.
Yes!
Hey, I ding too. Nice.
Congrats.
Congrats to you. Alright, let's head back to the weekend home. All those loots, man, those loots were horrible. Fucking trash. I gotta look at my fucking stats. Let's see. Oh yeah, thanks for the tweets and all the retweets and stuff. Appreciate ya. Ooh. Racers. Boots. Belts. TP.
I need to go back.
I wish this was a sufficient amount of loots. Man, it's not. Oh, I guess. Okay, what's next? Following you.
Kill more things and stuff.
Kill more things and stuff. Alright, this will probably be the
Hey,
last one.
hey.
Whoa, that was a quick
That's
burst.
fine.
Yeah, that's the last one, and then I'll dip skeezy out of here. Ooh, yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Let's stick together.
I wish I could do that.
Did you make friends?
No, they're not friendly.
Heal me!
Oh, wow. Cute. Nice.
Organizer of evil.
Dannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Alex army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine.
Arcane is indeed, sir, indeed. For real. Run.
Nothing stops
Hey.
the crusade.
Ooh, I got a hat.
A cool hat.
No, it's a crappy hat. But it's a hat.
Magic two-handed sword.
I enjoy carrying you.
See? I don't need your validation.
I'm injured. These wounds are deep. I'm healed.
One more.
The drops better be fucking worth it though.
Favors me.
Hey, I dinged.
Grats.
Alright. Yeah,
Hopping out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out.
I need to go back.
Alright. Yep, that's it for me. But I should be back in a little bit, and then we can play some more.
Have you spoken to Orin?
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll
yet.
talk to you in a little bit.
What does one
Peace.
say to an ancient Nephilim ghost?
I suppose.